survived.
I'm so sorry, Mom.
Sorry for what?
There are so many great things about X-Men 97. So many things that other YouTubers have gone down the long list of already explaining. But for me, if there was one moment in the show that defined how I felt about it, it would be the moment where our heroes felt like heroes, where passion, resilience, and hurt was screaming off of the screen. If I had to pick one moment, it would be where sacrifice when matched against the weight of the world felt rememberable. Like I said, this attack on Genosha isn't just amazing because the X-Men are fighting Sentinels. But a big part of what gives this whole section of episode 5 weight is the fact that the X-Men feel like X-Men. I think a large part of this has to do with how well the animation executes each character's actions. The markers and pencils break the bounds and limitations that regular live action just can't replicate. Rogue feels powerful, Magneto feels powerful, the Sentinels feel devastating, Nightcrawler feels purposeful, and Gambit feels like a man who is destined to go against the odds. I've seen the X-Men movies, I've seen the X-Men cameos, but for the first time in my life, X-Men 97 showed me why these side characters that I've heard people rave about on the internet feel so meaningful towards them. For the first time in my life, I felt that rush of adrenaline with these characters that had been lacking in so many other adaptations. I felt the weight of the world that these characters who have insecurities and strengths were taking on and putting on their shoulders. How meaningful a promise meant to someone and the look of love and sorrow through a quivering eye. And that's something that 97 does best. It gives justice to these characters who have been lackluster in live action. For the first time when watching this show, I respected Cyclops as a character and didn't see him as just someone in the background. I saw why Rogue is such a complex character.
I can't feel you.
In this scene, I saw a simple action of teleportation just feel so beautiful and meaningful just with 3 seconds, 3 frames of animation. I feel a new admiration for the character that was soaring across my screen. And admiration is where this scene was built. Because above all else, this was Gambit's scene. There's this old saying that if you're gonna send a character out, send him out with a bang. And I think Gambit took that to heart. I can't begin to tell you how much respect I gained for the character in this scene. In the year of 2024, it feels like the basic plot story of a love triangle would have no effect on me, should have no effect on me. But this felt mature. The actions and decisions and storytelling in X-Men 97 is formed around the character's character, their insecurities, traumas, heroic principles. The guy on the screen sacrificing his life for the people he loved, for the girl he loved, even if she said she couldn't love him back, stood out to me because it makes me ask myself the tough question, would I do that? Would you do that? And if nothing else, X-Men 97 shows why these characters are relatable, how they are no different from me and you. None of them are perfect, they are all very flawed, making wrong decisions left and right, making mistake after mistake as a result of their insecurities and traumas. Even if the world that they live in tries to stereotype them and create a divide, their emotions and struggles only show why they couldn't be any more closer to us.
Don't any of you know how it feels to be abandoned? I won't be like my father. I won't abandon my son.
And yet these mutants, who are in fact human, still find a way to be heroic. Gambit still found a way to be heroic. Because I think the bravery in and of itself is the idea to face the odds, knowing that the odds are against you. To make your own bet at the table.
Gambit, see your bet and raise it.
To have a hero make a name for himself and even the odds by putting it all on the line. I think that's what makes a hero feel like a hero.
The name's Gambit, mon ami. Remember it.